What happens when an unstoppable force meets an obsession for speed? You get Shelby, a name that redefined the muscle car industry and left an unforgettable mark on automotive history. Carroll Shelby was more than just a car builder. He was a visionary, a man who refused to accept limitations and always sought to push the boundaries of performance. Shelby's cars were never about just looking good. They were built for raw power, heart-stopping acceleration, and record-breaking speed. Whether on the racetracks of Le Mans, the drag strips of America, or the open highways, Shelby cars have always been designed to dominate. Today, we count down the 10 fastest Shelby cars ever built, from the early muscle car legends to the modern-day speed monsters. With Shelby as the ultimate king of speed. Stay with us until the end, because the #1 fastest Shelby ever built might just shock you. And if you love high-performance cars, muscle car history, and legendary machines, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We bring you the best stories from the world of classic and high-performance cars. 10. 1965 Shelby GT350R, the first Mustang race car. When Ford introduced the Mustang in 1964, it was an instant success, but it wasn't truly a performance machine until Carroll Shelby got involved. The 1965 Shelby GT350R was the first ever race-spec Mustang, built for speed and handling rather than just style. Shelby took the standard Mustang and transformed it into a track-focused machine. The 289 cubic inch V8 under the hood was modified to produce 306 horsepower, a significant upgrade from the stock engine. The result? A 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 5.5 seconds, which was extremely fast in the mid-1960s. To improve performance, Shelby stripped out unnecessary weight, added a race-tuned suspension, installed larger brakes, and made other aerodynamic improvements. The GT350R became an instant success on the track, proving that the Mustang could be more than just a stylish coupe. It could be a true racing contender. Only 36 units of the GT350R were ever built, making it one of the rarest and most valuable Shelby cars today. This car set the stage for every Shelby Mustang that followed, making it a true legend in performance history. 9. 1966 Shelby Cobra 427 SuperSnake, the untamed beast. If there's one car that defines Carroll Shelby's wild approach to performance, it is the 1966 Shelby Cobra 427 SuperSnake. Shelby took the already powerful 427 Cobra and supercharged it, pushing the car's output to an astonishing 800 horsepower, a completely unheard of number for the 1960s. This lightweight 2,500-pound roadster could rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, making it one of the fastest street-legal cars of its time. The SuperSnake was originally built as a personal car for Carroll Shelby himself, and only 2 were ever produced, making it one of the rarest Shelby cars in existence. With its brutal acceleration and near uncontrollable power, the Cobra 427 SuperSnake is still considered one of the most extreme Shelby creations ever built. This car was a statement. Shelby was here to break records, not follow rules. 8. 2007 Shelby GT500, the return of a legend. After decades of waiting, the Shelby name finally returned to Ford's lineup in 2007. The 2007 Shelby GT500 was the first Shelby Mustang built under Ford's Special Vehicle Team SVT, and it brought serious performance with it. Under the hood was a supercharged 5.4-liter V8, producing 500 horsepower and 480 lb-ft of torque. This powertrain allowed the GT500 to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds, putting it ahead of many of its competitors, including the Chevrolet Camaro and Dodge Challenger. The GT500 was more than just a fast car. It revived the Shelby performance legacy for a whole new generation of muscle car fans. It featured aggressive styling, track-inspired suspension, and cutting-edge performance technology. This car was a turning point for Shelby, proving that muscle cars could still deliver both power and modern performance. 7. 2011 Shelby GT500 SuperSnake, supercharged insanity. If 500 horsepower was enough, Shelby had a solution. The 2011 Shelby GT500 SuperSnake. This extreme version of the GT500 turned up the power to 800 horsepower, giving it supercar-level performance. The SuperSnake package included a larger supercharger, an upgraded suspension, high-performance brakes, and a more aggressive aerodynamic design. The result? A 0 to 60 miles per hour time in just 3.5 seconds, making it one of the fastest Mustangs ever built at the time. The 2011 SuperSnake wasn't just about speed. It was a complete performance package, designed to handle as well as it accelerated. The combination of brute force power and refined handling made it one of the most fearsome street-legal Mustangs of all time. We're just getting started. Join the Rev Rides community and be part of a group that lives and breathes classic muscle cars, Shelby legends, and automotive history. Subscribe now and let's keep the legacy of speed alive. 6. 2013 Shelby 1000S/C, the 1,200 horsepower Titan. For those who thought 800 horsepower wasn't enough, Shelby delivered the 2013 Shelby 1000S/C, a muscle car with a mind-blowing 1,200 horsepower. To handle this extreme power, the Shelby 1000S/C received a fully built engine, upgraded suspension, reinforced chassis, and advanced aerodynamics. The result was a car capable of over 200 miles per hour, with acceleration that rivaled hypercars costing 10 times as much. This car proved that Shelby wasn't just about muscle cars anymore. He was competing with the fastest cars in the world. 5. 2016 Shelby Terlingua track weapon. The Shelby Terlingua wasn't just built for speed. It was built to destroy tracks. Supercharged 5.0L V8 with over 750 horsepower. Race-tuned suspension for extreme cornering ability. Lightweight components to improve speed and agility. Limited production, making it ultra-rare. Named after the Terlingua racing team, this Shelby was a tribute to racing heritage, blending old-school aggression with modern performance. 4. 2020 Shelby GT500, America's supercar killer. This wasn't just a fast Mustang. This was Ford's supercar killer. Supercharged 5.2L Predator V8 with 760 horsepower. 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds. Beats Ferraris and Lamborghinis on the drag strip. Dual clutch transmission for lightning fast shifts. The 2020 GT500 wasn't a muscle car anymore. It was a true high-performance machine. The remaining top 3 fastest Shelby cars continue the tradition of breaking speed records and redefining American performance. Stay tuned for the most extreme Shelby cars ever built. 3. 2022 Shelby GT500 car, the return of the king. When Shelby American revives the King of the Road KR badge, you know something special is coming. First introduced in 1968, the GT500 KR has always represented the most extreme version of the Shelby GT500, and the 2022 GT500 KR is no exception. This limited edition Mustang takes the already powerful 2020 GT500 and turns everything up to 11. Performance upgrades. 900 plus horsepower thanks to a massive 3.8-liter Whipple supercharger, making it one of the most powerful Mustangs ever built. 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3.2 seconds, launching like a true supercar. Carbon fiber hood that reduces weight and improves aerodynamics. Upgraded suspension with Ford performance track handling components for better control at high speeds. Shelby limited production to just 225 units, making the GT500 KR one of the rarest and most collectible modern Shelbys. This car is not just about brute force. It's about precision engineering, aggressive styling, and a connection to Shelby's high-performance roots. The GT500 KR is a statement piece, proving that Shelby is still setting the bar for American muscle cars in the modern era. 2. 2023 Shelby SuperSnake, the 1,000 HP street-legal rocket. If you thought 900 horsepower was wild, then let's introduce you to the 2023 Shelby SuperSnake, a car that shatters muscle car limits. The SuperSnake name has always been synonymous with high-performance insanity, and the 2023 version pushes it to unprecedented levels. What makes the 2023 SuperSnake special? 1,000 plus horsepower from a supercharged 5.0L Coyote V8, turning this Mustang into a hypercar killer. 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, rivaling some of the fastest cars in the world. track-ready suspension, upgraded brakes, and reinforced chassis, ensuring the car can handle all that power. Aggressive wide-body design with aerodynamic enhancements for better downforce and stability at high speeds. While the SuperSnake is built for raw speed, it's still a street-legal machine. It can take on a drag strip, dominate a road course, and cruise on the highway, all in the same day. With its limited production numbers, the 2023 SuperSnake isn't just one of the fastest Shelby cars. It's one of the most exclusive high-performance Mustangs ever built. 1. 2023 Shelby 1000, the ultimate Shelby powerhouse. At the very top of the list sits the 2023 Shelby 1000, a machine so extreme that it redefines what a modern muscle car can be. This isn't just the fastest Shelby ever built. It's a car that blurs the line between muscle car, supercar, and full-fledged race car. Carroll Shelby's philosophy was always about pushing limits, and the Shelby 1000 is the ultimate expression of that vision, a monster under the hood. The heart of this beast is a completely re-engineered 5.20 V8, transformed from the already powerful GT500 Predator engine into something truly monstrous. This engine isn't just tuned. It's rebuilt from the ground up with forged internals, high-performance cylinder heads, and a monstrous supercharger. The result? Over 1,200 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful street-legal Mustangs ever built. A torque figure so high that it rivals full-fledged race cars, giving it brutal acceleration, a completely reinforced drivetrain, ensuring that this car can actually handle its insane power output. To put this into perspective, the 2023 Shelby 1000 has more power than a Bugatti Veyron. Yet it's built on a platform that was once a humble Ford Mustang. Performance that defies reality. When you push the Shelby 1000's throttle to the floor, you're launching into hypercar territory. 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 3 seconds, making it one of the fastest accelerating Mustangs ever. Quarter-mile times deep into the 9-second range, meaning it can go toe-to-toe with some of the fastest production cars on the planet. A top speed estimated to be over 220 miles per hour, though official numbers haven't been released. That kind of speed is reserved for cars that cost millions of dollars. Yet the Shelby 1000 does it all while maintaining its American muscle heritage. But the Shelby 1000 isn't just about raw horsepower. It's been engineered to dominate the track, too. Every part of this car has been upgraded to handle the immense power, making it a true performance machine. Full coilover suspension system, offering track-level handling and precision. Upgraded aerodynamic components, including a large carbon fiber wing, front splitter, and rear diffuser, ensuring it stays planted at high speeds. Wider wheels and sticky track-ready tires, giving it maximum grip during hard launches and aggressive cornering. Massive braking system, featuring race-grade Brembo brakes to bring the car to a stop just as quickly as it accelerates. This isn't just about speed in a straight line. It's about building a car that can take on corners, high-speed road courses, and drag strips with equal confidence. The Shelby 1000 isn't just a car, it's a statement. It's proof that American muscle cars are no longer just about big engines and straight-line speed. This car competes with hypercars in terms of performance, yet it still holds true to the raw aggression and attitude of a classic Shelby Mustang. Shelby American took everything they've learned over 6 decades of pushing performance limits and created a car that breaks all expectations. The Shelby 1000 is as close as you can get to a race car for the street, and it cements Shelby's legacy as one of the greatest performance brands of all time. With a limited production run, this car is a true collector's item, and only a few lucky enthusiasts will ever get to experience its earth-shattering power firsthand. Final thoughts. The Shelby legacy of speed. From the first track-ready Shelby GT350 R in 1965 to the mind-blowing 1,200 horsepower Shelby 1000. Carroll Shelby's vision of speed, power, and performance lives on. Every car on this list represents a new era of Shelby engineering, proving that American muscle is still alive and thriving. Now, we want to hear from you. Which Shelby from this list is your favorite? Do you prefer the old-school raw power of the Cobra 427 SuperSnake or the mind-bending speed of the Shelby 1000? Let us know in the comments. And if you love legendary performance cars, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We've got more high-speed legends coming your way. Thanks for watching Revved Rides, and we'll see you in the next one.